All right, time for the offline TV video. Are you guys ready? Truth or drink?
How much money do you have?
What is the most frustrating or regretful opportunity you've ever turned down?
Have you ever thought of me romantically?
Ray said the other guy at the end of the video was just Broden Lamel. So many fucking Ray chatters, Ray community members are like, "This should have been me!" Love the new Fake Fans episode, dude. Thanks for the tubular experience. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for watching.
Hello, I'm Disguised Toast, and I'm in all three of these truth or drinks. And this toast is 1 shot in. This toast is 4 shots in, and this toast is on shot number 8. What was my second line?
Okay, listen. I don't want to take credit for this, but I think I was the one that proposed this idea. I'm not sure if they developed the idea for this video separately, but I'm pretty sure while I was over at their living room, I said they should do an everyone versus toast video. And then they did. But then also, they might have already had this one in the chamber. They probably already had this one in the chamber. Why do I think I come up with shit on my own? That was weird. Sorry, I didn't mean to try. No, that was weird. Someone delete the VOD.
Oh, why did that hurt me? Also, I'm drinking sriracha because I don't drink. Is that enough?
That is more than enough.
Really?
Yeah, that is.
Thank
that is
God.
a lot.
Wouldn't they tell you if they did or not? They're your friends. I mean, it's fine. It's also possible that like that I just made this whole story up for clout. Human memory is a really weird, funny thing, you know?
I feel like you're nervous. He said he wasn't nervous. I feel like you're nervous.
I'm a little nervous at how excited you are for this.
Have you ever shit-talked me to one of your girlfriends / ex-girlfriends?
I've done it to every single one. You know this.
That's a spicy question to open with.
So I've been in a few relationships.
We know.
First of all, low blow. And they're all like, they're in the space, they know who you are. And I believe with every single one of them, at some point, at some time, I've come home, and I'm like, yeah, Poki was being really difficult today. To all of them. And they all know. And what's the worst thing? They would speak for you sometimes, which was really nice of them. And it's like them being fair and all, but sometimes like, yo, let me bitch about this. For like 10 seconds. And sometimes they're like,
No!
let me feel my feelings.
Yes, but you need to be considerate.
Okay, on an unrelated note though, isn't it kind of annoying when someone wants to vent for you or vent to you about a situation and they're like, oh, this person at work was being so annoying today. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that person. I hope they fucking get into a car accident. And they're like, baby, no, too far. I'm just like frustrated. I'm like, no, let me hate on this person. I hope they fucking lose their belongings. I hope their fucking Amazon package gets stolen. Let me go extreme here. Obviously, I don't actually wish for these things, but like...
of the dynamics at play, because the reason I asked this question is because, bitch, I could tell. My dynamic with the person would shift solely due to your relationship. 2 + 2 is 4.
Not solely because of
But you know.
I play a role in it. I'm not gonna deny it, okay? I don't think they just listen to what I have to say and change their entire opinion on you. To answer your question, yes, I'm done.
Sticks, welcome back for 51 months.
Are you saying it like you're proud? That's crazy. This guy's crazy. Bro, did help.
Oh, this is fun.
This is crazy.
Should we do an opening shot?
What, you want me to drink now? I'm so nice and sober. Okay, cheers. I haven't eaten since breakfast, but okay. Well, do you want me to go first?
I know you're more comfortable when the other person goes first.
I don't like this, so I'm gonna go first. Who is your best friend?
I can't answer that question.
Why? You can have multiple best friends.
No, you can't.
Oh my
I'm not
god!
gonna have
I
this
watched
discussion.
yours
Yes.
and Yvonne's thing.
I believe there's only one true answer.
Do you have a best friend that you can think of though? I have an easy answer for mine. Michael.
What the?
What a fucking loser. Imagine your partner being your best friend. Loser!
Why is Pokey still here?
And I think I do have an answer.
You have an answer?
I thought about it a
Holy
lot,
shit! Who is it?
but I can't say it.
Wow, Drink. He's gonna die, guys. Guys, he's gonna die. He's lightweight.
You're not reading off that. You're hitting me with your prep questions, aren't you?
No, that comes later. What has been my
Dude, Skara has such a nice voice. I'm so lucky that my co-host has such a nice voice. Fuck this guy.
biggest mistake as the founder of OTV?
Biggest mistake? You try to make everyone's opinion feel heard. And I don't think that's how you should run it. I think there are some opinions that matter more than most. And I think you just want everyone to be happy. But in my opinion, everyone's happiest when the org is doing well. So I think your whole kumbaya, we all matter, was a mistake.
I think that's fair. I think that's valid.
Damn.
What big streamer / content creator do you think is
I think it's really hard to run an org of friends. That's like that's the toughest thing, for real. Because like, you know, when you just don't want to make anyone sad. But I think Toast is right though, that like when the overall org is really successful, like that's when people will be at a general line of happiness much higher, I guess. But it's hard. Like, I would never want to be in a position where I'm like it's literally just people who are my friends, but also like they're involved in like a company.
overrated?
That is such a mean question.
I know.
Just like, hey, talk.
Do you think is overrated?
That is such a mean question.
I know.
Just like, hey, talk shit about something.
I know, and I didn't put it in there. I want to make that very clear. I did not put that in there.
Dude, Pokey's getting some fucking spicy ass questions.
think I will drink because I don't want to bring negative vibes. Because I used to talk so much shit about like so much streamers, but
I wouldn't want the clip either.
I will refuse to answer that question.
Cheers.
Have you ever heard me having sex?
I think if I was Lily, I would drink. Oh wait, yeah, no, 100%.
No, thank God. Never.
Okay.
I feel like this answer could be interpreted in a few ways, but yeah, God bless.
Okay. If you had to remove one person from OTV, who would it be?
Me.
Cop out answer, no, I don't accept that.
You
No,
don't-
I think Skara actually genuinely means it though.
Oh, but like, why would you not accept that
Damn.
answer?
I would say OTV lives and dies with you.
I think Soul maybe a little bit, but I think like content-wise and like other-wise, I would.
Listen, I would never say Yvonne, okay? Just because you can't see her presence because she's literally off the screen half the time, doesn't mean her presence isn't there, all right? So leave her alone. She is crucial to OTV.
Tell myself first. No bullshit.
That's fair. You can't say yourself.
I don't know. This one sucks. I'm gonna drink. I fucking can't.
Here's a really simple one.
Dude, I feel like that question killed Skara. Like, even thinking about that question, like, hurt, like, actually
Otherwise,
took a toll on Skara.
I would come myself first. I'm gonna drink. I fucking can't.
Here's how much money do you have? Like your net worth.
That's not that simple to answer. Okay, how much money I have in my net worth? Completely different questions. Which one are you asking?
Let's take in account of any property, any stocks, and any cash. Just those three.
Here's the thing, okay? Your net worth is the sum of all your assets, right? Mm-hmm. I would consider myself, POKIMANE, an asset. Perhaps a priceless one. So how can I calculate my net worth? You know what I mean?
Well, I gave the 3 very specific quantifiers for it.
Okay, you bitch. I'll drink the sriracha. How am I gonna drink this?
Oh, you are so brave.
Doesn't she own a part of Evo? I don't think Evo makes her money. I'm gonna be honest.
The peppery is so good, but the pain is so bad.
Yeah, Poki's like, she's really white. I know we think she's Asian, but she's actually really white when it comes to spices.
When it comes to spices, asterisks. How much is your net worth, Mr. Disguised Toast?
Well, luckily, I lost 2 million in esports, so that number's a lot smaller.
Just straight up fucking lost 2 mil?
How much is my net? Okay, how specific do I need to be?
Real estate, plus stocks, plus liquid, plus if you have like a significant amount invested in DSG, you can count that.
5 million?
After losing 2? That's solid.
The Among Us and Facebook days were good to me. If you could go back in time, would you get Da Vinci?
That is a crazy. Oh, Lily, you are so fucked. This is like a where you drinking gives the answer.
Okay. Good question. At first, I was filled with lots of regret. Second dog is really hard. Sometimes I see people giving up their pets and I'm like, oh, I see why. But then, even though he's fucked up, I'm very stubborn, kind of possessive. He's like my fuck up and I will own this fuck up and I will live with him for the rest of my life. So, probably not. No, he is.
The thing is, Da Vinci just kind of reminds me of other dogs of that size. Just like they're just like a yappy, overly energetic dog, while Temmie's just like really chill and really well behaved. So there is just like a huge disparity between the two.
My little fuck up, and I love him. As much as I give him shit, he's good sometimes. He has really good moments. He has a yeast infection right now. It's killing me, but I'm doing.
Wait, male dogs? Wait, is Da Vinci a girl? Vinci is a boy. Okay, wait, so I didn't know that males could have a yeast infection. By the way, TJ, your music video was so fucking good, by the way. Fuck you, you talented bitch. I love you. I mean, I hate you. Fuck, I'm so conflicted.
It. I'm giving him baths every fucking other day. He's really good. See, he knows how to sit. He knows paw, but he doesn't know why he puts up his paw. You know what I mean? Like there's no reasoning or logic behind it, but he does it anyway. He's doing his best. It's not.
I did not know that humans could. I didn't know that men could get a yeast infection. Is it just like less common than women getting a yeast infection? I'm assuming. I was hoping you were coming to karaoke, dude. TJ, I was really tempted to, but I ended up watching Love Island with Anita. I'm sorry. I was really, really tempted to, but I was really fucking drunk already, and then I had to watch Love Island. So.
His fault. I should be a better owner. Yeah, I love him. Okay.
Have I ever hurt you in any way?
Oh yeah. Okay, I don't think you'd ever do things that mean to hurt me, just as straight up. But like, I think it's the feeling. Like I pass you and I'm like, the vibes were off. There was at some point where your trust in me was lower than before. And I felt it. I don't know if it was something that's true or not, but it felt that way in conversations, in situations, and I felt bad. I think everyone has hurt me at one point in time, but I don't take it personally.
I would never hurt Skara. Fuck.
Because I don't think they ever
I probably did.
mean to.
What was the worst thing about living at the OTV house?
For me, I guess I'll say like a professional answer and a more personal one. From a professional perspective, the hardest thing for me is just like, you can hear everybody streaming all the time. And already in the streaming profession, it's like, if you're not live, someone else is. Mm-hmm. But usually, at least you only see that on Twitch. But when you see it in person, you're like, I need to work, I need to go live too. So that constant pressure was kind of exhausting, to be honest. From a personal perspective, oftentimes I felt a little disconnected from some of the people in the house. And of course I wanted to connect more with them, but also different sleep schedules, different hobbies, different personalities, different everything. But because everyone's so close you're kind of always reminded of that. This isn't so spicy. It's actually kind of sad.
Damn, what the? Yeah, I was gonna say this fucking. I feel like previous truth or drinks could get spicy, but this is a very real one.
What do you think about my voice acting career?
What do I think? Well, I'm not too familiar. I think I admire your voice acting career a lot, like how you put yourself out there, how you know that's what you want. And sometimes, like, it can be hard because I know you talk, because all the jobs go to Seth Rogen. You know?
Wait, I feel like these days it's fucking Chris Pratt, right?
Chris Pratt.
And Aquafina.
there you go.
Aquafina, and not people who, you know, are from the industry. I think for me, you often sometimes have trouble vocalizing what you want because it's hard to say, I want that, right? Because like if you fail, then you look like a fool. But with voice acting, it's like the one thing that I hear you say, I want that. And when it doesn't work out, you'll say, that made me sad, which I feel like just shows how much it means to you that you're okay taking those risks. And when it doesn't pan out, you can recognize, oh, that really sucked.
Yeah.
I really wanted that.
What do you think is my biggest flaw?
Your
Jesus.
biggest flaw is that when you play games, it's hard for you to gracefully take an L.
I don't take them at all.
There it is.
Holy shit!
So true. Here's the thing. I low-key didn't want to ask this question because there is nothing you can say that I don't already know about myself. My flaws, I'm very competitive. I'm sometimes too ambitious. I optimize too much. And sometimes those things...
Wait, I actually completely agree that these are my flaws when I play competitive games as well. Overly ambitious. I lock in too hard. I sometimes want to play too optimized. When in reality, it's just way more fun for both the streamer and the community watching if you're just having fun. Okay, you're saying Kappa, but like, it's true. I'm not saying that I'm good. I'm just saying like, I try to play optimally. Whether I actually play optimally is different, but like, I want to play optimally. I don't fuck around when I play competitive games. But in reality, I think people should fuck around more. I just need to like, I just need to like, you know, like let go of that.
take priority over consideration of other things. As I've become more cognizant of these things, I feel like I've learned to balance them a lot better. Not perfectly, but a lot better.
Because like we all have to take.
Sometimes you just gotta throw C4 at your team after reinforcements. Okay, listen. I'm the one getting C4 thrown at me by my teammates as they say, never mind. I'm not gonna, whatever.
Else when we play games. Unfortunately, that's the reality of it. Especially in the houses where 5 of us gotta lose and 5 of us gotta win.
I lost because my team, what can I say?
What is the most frustrating or regretful opportunity you've ever turned down?
2 things related to platforms. I wonder how my life would have been if I was on Twitch when Among Us blew up. Like when I think about Ninja and Fortnite, like perfect time, perfect game. And
Dude, Toast was on Facebook during Among Us? I did not know that.
I think about Among Us COVID and being the Among Us guy.
You're the guy.
But I was on Facebook instead of Twitch. I wonder what my ceiling would have been.
I mean, I still think Toast is like incredibly fucking successful considering his like long and tenured career now. But like, yeah, I could also see like where you would have wanted to not know. What's up, Fire? How you doing?
The other one is
That is actually a lot of viewers for Facebook too. But like, yeah, I imagine if platforms allowed multi-platform streaming back then.
I had a YouTube
Good,
deal
I'm chilling.
after Facebook. I don't know if I should have taken it, but it would have been like another bag I could have just coasted off. But I wanted to go back to Twitch and work hard, but I didn't even work hard. So I think I maybe should have taken the YouTube bag.
Wait, I feel like he did work. I mean, man, people are so hard on themselves, man. I've always thought that Toast was a grinder. Like he fucking grinded and like came up, like he was always brainstorming ideas, coming up with unique like content opportunities and ideas, especially for himself and his friends. I never thought of him as someone who coasted.
Doing that bad for yourself financially, right? You're chilling.
I'm chilling. At the end of the day, I'm like wealthier than like 99% 0.9% of the population. I'm very grateful. for that.
0.999.
Yes. I think about my lost sources of revenue.
Okay, that's fair.
When's the last time you cried?
Why is Lily crying as she's asking that question?
Me and Lily went to EDC together, and I didn't have a great time.
Understatement of the year.
And me and Lily shared a room.
Wait, can I tell them?
Okay, but be nice.
He
about
was
it.
really sad. He was spiraling.
was
and
spiraling,
I was
really.
comforting him, and he did shed a few tears.
A lot. I think it's the hardest I've ever cried.
Not true, by the way. Top 1% of Americans have around 11 million USD. 1%? Really? How wealthy are the top one? That seems like a lot of money for 1% of Americans. Top 1% with a minimum net worth of roughly 13.7 million. Well, I would say he's definitely in the top 1% of the world. Surely.
Like
To be
the
fair,
last
he didn't say top 99% of Americans. He did say just 99% of other people.
like
It
years.
was really sad. No, it was really, really sad.
Yeah, I had to ask Lily, hey, can you sit next to me and hold my hand? And I never asked for shit.
Never.
And that was like, yeah, no, I can't get through this like horrible state I'm in.
You were asking some really sad questions. Do you remember? Why are you even my friend? What is there to like about me? Like really, really sad stuff.
Yeah, like I'm just glad you were there. I'm just gonna read off this. Was Mina Cookies a mistake?
Yo, I still get Mina Cookies. Call me a simp. Also, worst pause of my life. I still get Mina Cookies. I actually, me and Anita really like them.
Ooh.
Maybe a better question is like, what was the biggest mistake?
I want to say the biggest mistake was maybe not having someone else on the team that was like really looking through every single detail with the lens and optics of my brand and platform in mind. But on the other hand,
Oh, she's not associated anymore? Oh, I didn't know that.
I think there were people in the team who were doing their best. So when I say that, I feel like I'm discounting them and I don't mean to. But yeah, I think the biggest mistake was just that there were things that I did not know that were happening that also no one knew to tell me or knew would turn into some controversy.
I really just didn't. I don't understand why it was such a big deal. Yo, Poki is partnering with a company to produce some cookies. Hey, you either like the cookies or you don't like the cookies, man. I don't understand why it was such a big fucking deal.
What have you? If I'm going to promote a product as my own or as I made this someday in the future, I don't know, I would want to literally know everything about it. I'd be in the lab.
Listen, I'm gonna just
I
say
don't like the cookies.
that's fair. You don't have to like the cookies, but like the way people were so outspoken about how much they hated Poki and her cookies was like crazy. I just think that if these were ninja cookies, no one would give a fuck. Like they would either like the cookies or not pay attention to them. That's just how it is.
Like this. I will hand make it my.
There was something that there was copy paste of other cookies. No, so okay, if I'm not misremembering, it's not that she copy pasted a different cookie. It was that other cookie. She just like took that cookie's brand under her like fucking, what's the word for it? They just took her image and then used it in partnership with these cookies that already existed. You know, they took her brand. They took her brand
Step on my throat
and
crush me
like
coochie.
combine it with these cookies. They didn't copy other cookies. It was those cookies. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The cookies are not like cheap necessarily, but like it was meant to be branded as like, oh, cookies with better ingredients, you know? Like a higher quality. Like it was never meant to be like, oh, these cookies will replace your fucking mom and pop Chips Ahoy cookies. They're just like, oh, these are like feel good cookies, whatever. And I feel like there's so many products like that without like the additional, like, you know, the unusual thing, I guess, in this case was that these cookies were branded under like a popular streamer that also happened to be like a successful woman. And oh man, that is Not okay.
Self, you know.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Oh, I don't think I would change much. It's weird. Like outside of like, I don't know, I'd work out earlier, like earlier in life. Aside from that, maybe care about my finances more earlier, because I never cared about my finances. For me, money is just, it's like an invisible product that like kind of exists to spend on when I travel and on food for my friends and myself. I think aside from that really selfish stance, if I was a better communicator earlier, I definitely think a lot of my problems came from just not talking to people. And I think that a way to have a little bit more nuance with my statements and empathize a little bit better would have been very helpful earlier in my life, rather than me just being like, yo, this shit happened. Sorry, man.
Have you ever thought of
Something a rich person would say? No, I mean, honestly, I genuinely think that Scar is the type of person that would take the coat off his back to help someone else. Like, he's just like, when you say that money's not an object, he's not trying to flex. He's just literally saying that the importance of money to him, like in terms of like having it, is less important than using that same money to like help a homie out or be a hospitable host. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope people aren't taking that message the wrong way and saying like, oh, he's just flexing that he's rich. No, it's more like he's literally like, that's his regret, is him saying that he didn't care more about money.
me romantically?
This is crazy. Who wrote this?
Answer a drink.
Not serious. And I have thought about, okay, what would it be like if me and her dated?
But you probably think about that with like every girl that breathes, right?
No,
probably.
no.
Everyone in your vicinity, you probably think about this, right?
No, okay, you know what?
Is that not with Pokey?
I'm gonna get you back with this one very easily. I have thought, like briefly, like, I wonder what life would be like if me and Lily dated.
Sure.
And it would not be good.
I agree with you. I think you would get on my nerves.
What do you think would be the worst thing about it?
I feel like our communication would just crumble. Like stubbornness, pride, and bits and pieces from what I've observed with your relationships too.
Yeah, I wouldn't put up with your shit either.
Okay, well, we're on the same page with that.
Since you want to ask such
I shuffled the
leading
cards and I'm
questions.
reading every single card right now. You know that, right? I'm not picking and choosing like you are.
Did you ever have a crush on me?
I think at one point, but this was like before Albert. And then I got together with Albert and it died.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
I cheated on him, but it's all good.
Oh, you're dastardly for that, Toast. You are actually fucking dastardly for that.
Can I just drink? Can I just drink for fun?
So, what was it about me that drew? Before we move on, just want to let you guys know you can check out the bonus Patreon section where I play Truth or Drink with
Oh, wait. I bet Broden would get some good ass questions.
Broden, and we talked a lot about juicy stuff. So juicy that we can't put it in the menu. Check it out.
I didn't put this in there, by the way. Why do you think I'm single?
Why do I think you're single? Okay, let me think. I don't want to say you have high
Because there's no man good enough for you, POKIMANE. Sorry.
standards. I don't think your standards are that crazy. I've seen you date a few guys and they're all great in some ways, but not like every single way. You want someone who's emotionally mature, but also with a touch of like that masculine confidence, the ability to say no, to know what they want. And that's really hard to find. That's really hard to find a guy who can do both.
And you know why? Because men ain't shit. Am I right, ladies? Up top. Up fucking top.
Masculine, confident people, they just stay confident. Don't need that much self-reflection. And the emotional, mature guys, they're like so in tune and they're like, nah, like, oh, what do you want?
What is this?
Honey, whatever.
Changed the most since I've met him, because he did a lot of things that I didn't like or people didn't like, and people would go up to him and be like, yo, you did this thing that hurt my feelings or did this thing that I didn't like at this time, and he'd be like, I'm sorry, I'll change it. And he does. And he's done this like not only just like 1 or 2 times, but like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 times.
Because I'm a dumb bitch and I do a lot of shit that pisses people off and I got a lot to change. I understand the root of this is like a compliment, but it's just funny because I'm hearing it's like, yeah, so Peter, like, people keep telling him that he's being a dumbass and doing shit that they don't like. This keeps happening. It's just funny, but yeah.
To the point where like the person now is like way more I would say well-rounded than before. So he's like upgraded himself, in so to speak. Not saying that all the criticisms were right or correct, but he's definitely a person that I feel like has grown the most as a person. And he also has this flaw where he's highly competitive. Okay.
Yep.
And he had to do a lot to kind of chill out when it came to like, especially Valor games. I think Valor brought the worst in people when it came to like
Yeah, no, literally, I still crash out sometimes, which is when I've decided like when I am getting too competitive to just not play the game. I'm like, oh shit, oh god, old Peter's coming out. I need to fucking relax.
Whatever you want to eat, we'll eat, and it's like, bro, have a backbone. So I think
I do think that overall I have gotten better about like my Valo serious competitiveness, but like there are times where I'm just like, I just need to not play Valo because like it's like I'm not enjoying myself right now, especially because people have gotten better at the game and I have not. Yeah, like it's become a thing where like I find myself playing it less and less for personal reasons. You know what I mean? Anyway, great news. I am gonna be in the Valo draft tournament next week.
That was a good nut.
Sup, PP?
On an unrelated note.
that's why you're single. You want a guy who can do both, and you have a lot of security and confidence in yourself that you're not gonna let a guy kind of treat you so well. Like, I think you'd be great with a Timothée Chalamet.
I thought of that.
He's not like macho or anything. He's not like
Seems like a very confident dude.
confident guy and funny.
Dude, you would make a good matchmaker. That was spot on.
Chalamet is such a wimpy looking dude. I don't get the appeal. Well, I think Chalamet, I think he's just a good actor. I like his acting. I'm a fan. Like he is like not, he's like, I won't say he's scrawny, but he's definitely not like a built dude.
Guys like us are rare. What can I say?
Like us is crazy. Like us is crazy.
Who's the last person you had sex with?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, why is that? That in there. I'm gonna drink for that.
Well, of course he's gonna drink for that. Who in their right mind would? Oh, wait, actually, I guess anyone in a relationship would answer that.
My dog.
Next one. Is there something that I've done that made you question my integrity or values?
Ooh, integrity, huh? No, I would say if anything, you're someone who stands by their integrity and values pretty well. I think you have a
Dude, Toast's speech is actually slurring. It's actually crazy. No, if you're in a relationship, you take a shot for the meme. You see, Dragon Llama, that's why you're the creator and I'm not. God, you're so smart.
A lot of self-awareness. Like there would be times where like you're kissing the ass of someone who's like a very big producer in the voice acting scene and you were like, yeah, I'm gonna kiss this guy's ass. You don't try and like justify, you don't try and paint it as some kind of like nobility thing. I don't think you've ever compromised on your values, but okay, I talk shit about a lot of people, you know this, and I talk shit about people to you. And one time we were beefing. You know, we had a big beef.
Was that the beef?
The
Like
beef, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
And this one person was standing up for me, right? And then you hit them with the, hey, but you know what he said about you? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's a low blow. Because I told you that in confidence.
Okay, fair. We were beefing.
We were beefing, so yeah.
That's like a legendary beef.
That was a legendary. We can talk about that legendary beef.
I don't want to, because I don't remember why I was upset.
What is my worst quality?
Your worst quality. It's your worst quality, but it hurts you more than anyone else. And it's your inability to talk about your feelings sometimes. And it sucks because like your friends would love to hear about your feelings because, you know, that's the pathway to connectivity. But also, at the end of the day, everyone else will be okay not hearing about your feelings, but you're the one who needs to hear and talk about them the most, more than anyone else.
I mean, I think that's I want to say that is a very common trait amongst men. Like, I'm not saying it's specific to men, but like I feel like a lot of men would rather bottle up their emotions and just suppress it and be like, whatever. I'm okay with it. It's fine. When in reality, it's like eating away at them on the inside. Cause I feel like, I don't know, it's hard. Like even as a guy, sharing with other guys like how you're feeling, it's hard. It's just fucking hard. Sometimes you don't feel like other guys can really connect to you on that level or have the empathy with you on that level. And I feel like there's also this kind of like toxic masculinity aspect where like you don't want to share with like women, I guess, either your struggles and pains because you don't want to get like, you don't want to be perceived as weak. You know what I mean? It's hard. I feel like I've definitely gotten better about talking about how I feel because I feel like I talk about with you guys how I feel pretty regularly. Nice, 69 subs. Nice. Sorry. I feel like I talk pretty regularly with you guys how I feel, and I feel like I do try to talk with my friends about how I feel too. I feel like it's really important to find like a person to like. I feel like it's really important to find that person that you feel is your safe space, someone that you could feel like you could talk to and not feel judged. You know? Because like it really is so like self-destructive to bottle up all these negative emotions. Like even if you feel that your emotions are irrational, I feel like even just venting them and like also acknowledging that what you're feeling is irrational is also fine. Like, hey, I know this is an irrational feeling, but I'm angry, upset, frustrated, scared, whatever. I think it's good to just like decompress it though. You know what I mean? So yeah.
You're preventing yourself from being more connected to others. I do feel like that has improved with time though, so I have faith in you.
That's something I'm working on.
I'm proud of you.
What's your biggest regret from the last year?
I would say that there was a time when actually Toast confided in me about something like very personal, and I was just like, oh, like I was very respectful, and obviously like I heard him out, but I was just like, oh damn, like I was just not expecting that because Toast is a very private person. So when he confided in me these things, I was just like, oh damn, okay. Like I personally can say for a fact that he is definitely working on sharing that part of him, and I know it's difficult. Like you could see that it's difficult for him, and it's not something he's like 100% comfortable, but like it does mean a lot. It shows that like he is willing to be like vulnerable. But yeah, like I 100% can say that that is something that he's working on. It is a huge gesture of trust. Like I was genuinely like so like humbled when he opened up to me. It wasn't even like a big thing either. It's just like he just generally speaking doesn't really open up to like that many people, but I feel like over the past year or so, like he's been doing that more with his close friends. Like, cause I feel like even like amongst his really close friends, he doesn't really open up as much. So like, it's good. Like, it's really good. And I'm hoping like he feels more comfortable being his like authentic self around other people.
Hear and talk about them the most, more than anyone else. You're preventing yourself from being more connected to others. I do feel like that has improved with time though, so
I'm working on.
I'm proud of you.
What's your biggest regret from the last year, man?
Not taking care of myself and prioritizing myself. I think I was always so aware of what other people needed that I never really stopped to think what I needed and my boundaries with people, and I just gave and sacrificed, but not in an unhealthy way where I started building up resentment against people of like, I'm doing all of this for you and it doesn't feel like you're appreciating it, and it's making me like think negatively of you, where I could have just been in a place where I was prioritizing myself so that I can freely give without expectation of returns.
A very serious and mature answer. Feels very chill.
If you could live your life again with your current memory, what would you change?
Yeah, besides the obvious, win the lottery, buy the right
Buy
stocks.
Bitcoin.
I would want to keep things mostly the same because I very much value the people in my life, and I don't want to go back like 20 years and step on a butterfly and change my life. I would try and recreate all the friendships I have now.
That's a really long road ahead. Do you remember our friendship?
Yeah, I remember our friendship. I remember like meeting at a wedding and being really good at mafia.
Right, and you impressed everyone, remember?
Yeah.
We were so impressed by you. I have to tell the camera, I had
I
no
would bust the
idea who this
line.
guy was.
I had more viewers than anyone
I
there.
had no
by the
idea.
way.
They were
I
like,
was
this guy's toast.
averaging 10,000.
Hearthstone? That was my first time ever hearing about you.
And then we played Mafia.
Yeah, and everyone was like, oh, you're so smart. Wow, look at him, right? Yeah.
And then that's when Lily got a crush on me.
That's crazy.
This might not just be tea, this is alcohol in your mouth, okay? What's the worst thing you've said about me behind my back?
Oh man, there's just so much. The worst thing I said about your back, nothing really comes to mind.
Surely.
There are moments, I definitely remember like really frustrated moments with you. Yeah, I'll drink it, but I'll tell you off camera. There's a couple.
You know, I've been hearing rumors about this. When do you plan to retire?
I don't think I'll ever full retire. I think I'll always be making content.
Uh-huh.
But retire from LA, I think one more year. I think I got one more year in me.
You got another 2018?
I got another 2018 in me, yeah.
Okay. This guy talks about 2018 LeBron a lot right now.
Yeah.
He's got one more of those seasons. Okay, no, I'll take that.
Have you ever considered going to therapy?
My first session is tomorrow.
Oh my God. That's good.
And I look for a guy specifically.
Oh, what's wrong with girls, huh?
I think one of the things I actually lack is a lot of male presence in my life
Oh.
because I'm not close with my dad. I'm very close with my mom and sister.
Yes, your mom and
some of
sister
my
are lovely.
best friends are girls. I've dated girls.
Oh, we know. Sorry, that was really good. Oh, we know.
I want to say I understand women.
Can you? You need to stop.
I think a guy would help me understand my own feelings better because I feel like I had enough close female relationships at this point. I think some male perspective can help me feel more understood and then not. Because like sometimes girls just don't get what guys are going through and vice versa, which makes me feel frustrated and then start being resentful. And it's unfair to like the girl that I'm seeing. So I actually chose a male therapist for that reason.
Okay, fair.
What's your fondest memory of us? I'm gonna cry already.
We were at Joshua Tree Park.
Hosted by Michael. Michael would.
Oh yeah, we did it.
Something like that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
I remember
that's
thinking,
why.
Why am I here? Oh right, Michael wants to come here.
Exactly.
And he never asked for anything.
Exactly. So if he asks, you're gonna go.
We climbed this big rock, and I have a fear of heights. And we're climbing back down, and I got stuck. And you already got off the rock, so you're under me, and you were the person in front of me. And you turn around, it's like, hey, I'll help you down. And you put your hand out and essentially allowed me to step on your hand to help me safely get down comfortably.
It's a metaphor for something.
When that happened, I was like, man, I wish everyone could see you do that. Because that was like, there's no camera, there's no anything. And you just did that for me, and it meant a lot to me.
I said, what's your fondest memory?
His fondest memory was him stepping on Pokey.
He said, that time you let me step on you.
Like, wow, Pokimane is letting me step on her hand right now.
No, that's really sweet because it's not even about the action. You felt some type of way about it because you wished others could see me in that light too. In some way, I feel like that means you wish me well. That's really nice.
At the core of it, you're just like really a normal girl who's trying to live her life. And yeah, you're popular, you're a streamer, but like when the camera's off, like you don't act any different. And I wish people saw that.
Thanks.
You have to fire one member of our crew.
Of our production?
Of our staff, yes. Who would it be?
The worst thing is the production wrote this question.
Yeah, man. If we answered, they can't even be mad.
I mean, they can be mad. Like, we got 3 production staff right here. I need a drink, man. I was gonna say Lauren though, because I saw I saw that. Oh, here, let me explain the reasoning. I saw her YouTube video. Do you remember what it was?
She ate bath bombs.
I think she's wasting her talent. Like, I think she's wasting her talent. She has the X factor. She should chase her dreams.
What's your biggest regret with offline TV?
Oh, I think the way I was over the last couple of years was very hands-off and not in a strong leadership role. I kind of just like fell asleep at the wheel and didn't want to like make any decisions and just kind of went with the flow. And I think that really negatively impacted offline TV's success, because I think with you leaving the org, the star power of offline TV went down a lot. And you know, Michael is great, but he's kind of like, he's a wild child, right?
He's doing his own thing.
He's doing his own thing, and we love that. That's what.
Yes, and when he shows up, we're like, wow!
Which kind of left me being the guy who could steer the ship, but I didn't. And I regret that very much, because I think everyone kind of suffered because of it. But I don't blame myself too much because it's not my responsibility. But I wish I didn't become so complacent the last couple of years. Have you ever considered quitting OTV?
Yeah.
And why?
I don't know. I've been in it for a really long time and just wanted to go follow Poki's footsteps, I guess. Go do my own stuff.
Do you see what Poki does and go like, oh man, I want to do that?
I want to know what it's like not being in it sometimes, because I've been in it for so long, if that makes sense.
Then why don't you?
Because I love the people here.
Well, Poki loves the people here.
That's true. But she's strong-willed. I am weak-willed.
You're weak.
I'm weak.
Would you ever rejoin OTV?
Yeah, under certain circumstances.
What are those circumstances?
Condition one, $1 million. I'm kidding. Honestly, I would be a
This video is before Lily's announcement that she was stepping back. When was that announcement?
part of OTV again if it turned into some kind of entity where people join shoots sometimes. Like, I'm in LA all the time, I can join shoots. But can I do everything that a current full-time offline TV member does? No. But if that definition became a lot looser, welcome back, Pokimane.
But I want to know who your favorite OTV member is.
Hey, it's okay to say me.
Oh, I thought you were going to do a cop-out there.
For the record, I do have an answer. I have a hard time hurting people's feelings. Not that I don't think people's feelings would be hurt, but I'd rather...
She says she's taking a step back from OTV on her podcast, Sweet and Sour. Oh.
all of you think...
I mean, that's not the same thing as leaving OTV, though. Like, I feel like you could still be a part of OTV and not, like, be as involved. And honestly, especially considering how much hate she randomly got on the OTV subreddit from that one dickhead, which, honestly, you should go fuck yourself. I read that comment, dickhead. Like, I would also feel, like, unappreciated, too. Because I feel like Lily actually puts so much effort into OTV content. She goes to so many shoots. But, like, I don't know. There's just some... Yeah, I don't know.
That you're my favorite. But I do have one.
You think everyone plays favorites, though, right?
Everyone plays favorites.
In terms of, like, everyone has a favorite person on OTV?
I do think so.
I feel like people really don't even... They really don't acknowledge how much effort it takes for Lily to show up to shoots. Like, she... You know, OTV as a whole, the org, like, they're not, like, making gigabank off of OTV content. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, obviously, being part of OTV offers them some, like, opportunities and stuff, but overall, they're in OTV mostly to just, like, do content together and have a good time. It's not really, like, necessarily to be giga profitable.
Why did I have to ask all three of them, have you ever heard me having sex?
The answer to that is no, by the way.
Yeah, I don't have sex very often. Thank you all very much for watching. I learned a lot about myself and Poki.
Yeah.
Actually, what I learned is you think we're the closest we've ever been now, and that's kind of cool to think about.
What I've learned is that I know Skara really well, and he knows me really well. And I love him very much. And Lily Peachy is just okay.
Yeah, but it's not a competition, Lily.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go throw up now.
What is your biggest criticism of me as a director?
Is that a picture of Sid? Oh, hell no, you guys did her so fucking dirty. Oh my god, you guys did her so fucking dirty. That's actually crazy. Damn. I mean, honestly, this Sid would play Magic the Gathering though, so like low-key, I'd be your friend.
I've said this to you. I think you will
Oh, this picture of John is too good. It's too fucking good.
sometimes try and capture like really good shots. And
Oh my god, I haven't seen this photo in so long. Oh my god.
instead of
Holy
candid
shit.
ones. The biggest one I pointed out was like the recent K-pop.
Do you think you would
Banger video. Just actual banger video. So good. They cooked with this one.